Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Hugh out there with Parks. And it's Fox. And it's Dennis in at the 2 guard. And for Kansas City, Webb out there with the waiter. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Peterson in at the 2. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams, closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show. Anything that can lighten the pressure, what goes on the court, so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates.
Here's Peterson. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Peterson's got the opening basket of the game for Kansas City. And here is Fox. Launches a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Jerry Sloan gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Astor Roberts. Here's Q. Here's Parks. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Oliver. Guarded by Fox. Oliver passes to Peterson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
We got this.
And the second free throw, good. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. To the inside. They swipe it. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Goes back up. The rebound by Q.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Dennis. Here's Q, guarded by Webb.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Last game for Kansas City, they picked up a win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench. when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Dennis. 11 points last game. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And the Warriors miss again. Kansas City leading by 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Fox against Adams. Warriors with the rebound.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, shot missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dennis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Knights have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Oliver passes to Reyes. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Adams down low. Lays it up off the glass. Adams has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Fox. No scoring in this one. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Free throw good, Fox.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Fox hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Peterson. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second-chance points on the season.
You know, they've been so aggressive on the offensive boards, and they're earning every one of those second-chance buckets with that relentless effort.
The first one falls, and the Warriors making a change here. Walker's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Walker. 12 points his last outing. A pass to Fox. Here's Cherokee Parks. Outside, Fox. And here's Walker outside. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Knights. 3-point lead. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Back to Fox. Rebounded by Kansas City. Now here's Adams. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Third team foul.
Right wing. Here's Peterson. Guarded by Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Peterson. 5 points in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Parks, and the layup is good. Parks has got 5 points so far.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Here's Peterson, guarded by Fox. Adams outside. Here's Peterson. Floats one. The rebound by Q.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the basket by Parks.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And first time out for the game called here for the Knights.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Teague is checked in for Kansas City. The Warriors also with a sub. Sims is checked in. Here's Peterson. He's got 5. And the shot goes in. Peterson's got 7.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Sims. Back to Walker. Here's Sims. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Q. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. BA, thanks. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Peterson. He's got 7. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Q. Q's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Walker. Outside, Fox. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Kansas City. Now Adams. Here's Peterson. The 3. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Sims. He has yet to score. Outside, Walker. Takes the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Walker's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is Webb. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Peterson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 17-footer uses the glass to drop it in. Peterson's got 12 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Kansas City. Ball's checked in for Golden State. Young comes in for Fox. Here's Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Golden State moving it around. And here's Young from the arc. Mr. Incredible pulls it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Walker surveying the floor. Here's the screen. He takes it in. Shot clock at 5. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by Kansas City. Reyes has got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Q. Outside, Ball. Walker with it. Lets it go from deep. And the 3 ball is good. Walker's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Teague, the pass to Adams. Here's Webb. He's covered by Ball. And another basket for Kansas City.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Warriors trail by 5. Young outside. Ball, a screen on Teague. Here's Walker. Takes it inside. And there it is for him. Walker's got 8 points. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. 1:32 left in the first. Adams against Young. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Walker the pass to Q. Young outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Q. Rebounded by the waiter. Reyes has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Adams wide open. Walker with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Teague drives in. That's tipped. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Teague against Walker. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Teague. Adams outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Kansas City ahead, up 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knights?
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
We've got Carr. Mr. Incredible is out there with Allen. And it's DJ. And it's Peterson in at the shooting guard position. And for Golden State, they've got Parks all out there with Green. Then it's Walker. And it's Sims in at the 2-guard spot. Outside, Walker. Over Teague. Walker's shot is off.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Cherokee Parks. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Sims. Outside, Ball. Fires for 3. A shot by Sims, no good. Kansas City leading by 3. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Green. Walker with it. Back to Green. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Oliver's checked in for T. Young's checked in for Golden State. And Green, no good on that one. For Kansas City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Driving inside. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For Kansas City, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Ball's checked in for the Warriors.
One shot.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Warriors trail by 6. Walker the pass the ball. Here's Cherokee Parks. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Walker in the corner. From deep. Cherokee Parks can't hit.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mr. Incredible's got the lead up to 9 now for Kansas City. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Knights making a switch here. Barry's checked in. Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it. And we've still got a number of games to go.
Here's Sims. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Here's a look at the schedule for Kansas City. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
In that matchup against the Bucks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And the Warriors making a change here. Galloway's checked in. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Sims. Pass the ball. Here's Cherokee Parks. Over to the left wing. Shoots from the corner. Galloway, no good. The Knights have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Card the pass to Oliver. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Galloway kicks to Ball. Ball sets a screen for Walker. Hands the shot from the wing. Walker's got 10 points in the game. Kansas City leading by 7. Pass to Peterson. And here is Allen. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Ball. Still scoreless.
And a chance to check out the numbers for the Bulldozers. Putting up about 18 points per, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
First one falls for him. Adams, he's checked in for Kansas City. Roberts is checked in for the Warriors. Q comes in for Parks. And both free throws good for Sims. Kansas City leading by 7. Here's Oliver. Pass to Carr. Hits the outside fadeaway. Carr's got his first basket. Warriors trail by 9. And here's Walker. 10 points for him. Carr in the post. Sims there. Shots good by Carr. Carr's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Kansas City, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors, 3 spots below.
And right now for Kansas City, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's Sims. Pass to Roberts. Here's Q. Left side, ball. Here's Sims. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Roberts.
Nice foul. First personal foul, third team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Roberts. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Webb's checked in for Allen. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Kansas City leading by 9. Pass to Peterson. And here's Carr. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
And he sinks the second. And Walker's got the ball here for the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. There's the screen. Shot from the top of the key. And the Warriors miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Webb the pass to Oliver. Pass to Peterson. Here's Webb. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Q. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Oh, that's blocked. Oliver passes to Peterson. Up top, Adams goes up on the high post. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Adams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Knights. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Sims. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Back to Walker. Let's go. And the Warriors miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Oliver passes to Webb. Over Walker. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Warriors trail by 14. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths.
That's green.
Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money. A star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. The Knights making a switch here. Barry's checked in. Now, here is Webb. Not a lot of room. Here's Perry. Hasn't made one yet. Rebound by Roberts. Here's Dennis. A pass to Fox. Here's the screen, and it's ball at the elbow. Here's Q. To end the drought. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Q's got 5. And so Kansas City now. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. A pass to Fox. Here's Dennis. Here's Q. And that one goes long. Kansas City leading by 12. Here's Webb. And it's out of bounds to the Knights. They'll retain possession. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Take a look at the Bulldozer, second in the league, having an excellent season. And, of course, Speedy.
Talk about hitting the ground running. These two have made an immediate impact with their scoring.
Making it rain for sure. Surprising to see them rack up high digits so early in their careers. Well, you just got to tip your hat to them.
Parks, he's checked in for Golden State. Adams, the bounce pass. Here's Oliver. Guarded by Fox. And Kansas City misses again. Warriors trail by 12. Parks passes to Q. Now, here's Fox. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
On defense, the Knights. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots it up.
2 minutes.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Off target from the wing. A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Peterson. All alone. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Peterson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knights. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside, Fox. Here's Q, guarded by Webb. Q's shot is off. .112 left in the first half. Peterson, and he's good on the 3-ball. Peterson's got 17 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Dennis, still without a basket. And the Warriors miss again.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And the Warriors making a change here. Walker's checked in. Pass to Webb. Adams outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Kansas City, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Take a break.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't
shots.
even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
Free throw good, Adams. And so Adams nails both of them. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 19. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Shot to stop the run. That one misses. So it's Kansas City taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say L.A. is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for Kansas City.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside. Break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Warriors trail by 19. They've got Oliver. Webb out there with Adams. Then there's the waiter, and it's Peterson in at the 2. That's the group for Jerry Sloan getting going here in the second half. Here's Q. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Q's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Warriors. Oliver passes to Adams. Pass to Peterson. Wide open. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Peterson's got 19 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Adams. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Q. Got it. Good job in the low post. Q's got 4 points this quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Oliver. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Peterson. Kansas City needs to get off a shot. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Knights lead by 21.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Here's Cherokee Parks. Pass to Q. They set the pick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Warriors, number 36, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Peterson. 19 points in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The Waiters' shot is good. Reyes has got 6.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Roberts passes to Dennis. Here's Q. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. And he dunks it down.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Kansas City leading by 19. There's the pick. Here's Peterson. He's got 19. Pass to Oliver. This one for 3. Good work defensively by Fox.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Fox. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Fox. Hugh passes to Fox. Rebounded by Kansas City. Reyes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Cherokee Parks. 8 points for him. Here's Q. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Adams outside. Pass to Peterson. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Q. Rebounded by Kansas City. Webb's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Peterson. To the middle. Here's Reyes, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Pass to Q. Here's Dennis. Still yet to score. Outside, Fox. Here's Dennis. There's the three. Peterson grabs the miss. Fades away. Rebound by Roberts.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Speedy. Averaging 17 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Pass to Q. Fox a screen on Webb. Here's Q. He's got 13.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Adams outside. Here's Peterson. Now, here is Webb. Guarded by Fox. And the basket by Webb. Webb's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Roberts. Here's Q. Here's Cherokee Parks. He's got 8.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Here's Peterson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the basket by Dennis. Dennis has got his first basket of the night.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Here's Peterson. He's got 19. The rebound by Q. Q's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Cherokee Parks. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Fox passes to Parks. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Parks has got 11.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Adams outside. Shot from 16. That misses off the backboard. Warriors trail by 18. Here's Q. 13 points in the game. Rebounded by Kansas City. Adams, the pass to Peterson. Back to Adams. Pass to Peterson. Rocket 6. Fires from 18. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Peterson's got 21 in the game.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the shot goes down. Peterson's got 6 in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Dennis. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Here's Peterson. Missed inside. Warriors trail by 19. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Dennis. Here's Parks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Kansas City.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for Kansas City. Carr, he's checked in for the waiter. Mr. Incredible comes in for Adams. And it's Teagan for Oliver. He hits both from the stripe.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Carr, no good. Warriors trail by 17. Pass to Walker. Here's the teardrop. Webb against Ball. And the basket by Webb. Webb's got 12 in the game.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Walker the pass to Dennis. For 3. Rebounded by Kansas City. Webb's got rebound number 15 here tonight. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Carr. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now Ball. Scoreless thus far. Drops in the layup for 2.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And Tiggs got the ball here for Kansas City. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dennis. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Walker with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ball. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. And so it's Kansas City taking a 19-point lead into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
Well, he's preaching team chemistry right now, Greg.
And he wants more ball movement because that makes everything simple.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Green is out there with Ball, and it's Young. Then it's Walker, and it's Sims in at the small forward. Now here's Walker. Sims kicks to Young. Ball sets a screen for Young. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Left side, Adams. He gets it in there.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Now here's Walker. Down low, here's Sims. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Adams outside. Pass to Carr. And they'll get another chance. Adams outside. Now Carr. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Sims. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Sims has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Young. Walker in the corner. Golden State moving the ball around. Young in the corner. Pass to Green. Over Carr. Low block shot. And Green with the basket on the assist from Young.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Kansas City leading by 16. Outside Teague.
Warriors foul. 3. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Kansas City, Carr, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Carr. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Warriors trail by 17. Sims kicks to Walker. Pass to Green, and there's the foul. It's on the bulldozer. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Green with a screen for Young. Inside. Outside, ball. 5 to shoot. Here's Sims. They grab their own miss. Kansas City leading by 17. Carr, the pass to Teague. Here's Oliver, defended by Young. Pass to Adams. Carr in the post, guarded by Green. Green against Carr. With the clock winding down, and the dunk by Carr.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's ball. Bobbed up there for Green. Adams in the corner. To the paint. Oliver's shot is good. And the Knights lead by 21.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Kansas City. And it's sent back by Allen. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's ball, following the score by Kansas City. They need this one, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Oliver. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Peterson. Shoots it. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. 10 points for the waiter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Peterson. Hands it from downtown. Peterson's got 26.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Roberts. Golden State moving the ball around. And that one, good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's Kansas City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Ball. That shot wide open. 28 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Dennis. And Roberts kicks to Fox. There's a good screen. Here's Q. Got a piece of it. Here's Oliver. Pass to Peterson. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Fox with the ball for the Warriors. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. They set the pick. Q passes to Roberts. An even 3-on-3 break. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the dunk by Carr.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Kansas City. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Carr inside, misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Q passes to Fox. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
The Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Roberts passes to Q. Here's Cherokee Parks. Pass to Q. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by Kansas City. Reyes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Kansas City, Carr. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it. But I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
That one is no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Another steal. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Kansas City.
Number 21, Giancarlo Morningstar.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And so Kansas City now, following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Pass to Carr. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Fox from outside. It's rebounded by Carr.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And Kansas City shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Allen outside. Pass to Perry. Just 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dennis. Jacks up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knights.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to get a win in that first battle. They'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Warriors.
Hughes' shot is off. Kansas City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Mr. Incredible. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Q. And that one drops for him.
Number 36, assisted by Dennis.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Perry. And so Kansas City takes the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our player of the game.